Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by PewSitter.com, your online Catholic newspaper for the third millennium, CatholicMediaCoalition.org, in line with the Church, online with the world.
And TheAmericanCatholic.com, politics and culture from a Catholic perspective.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic News Roundup. I'm Simon Rafe. Firebomb thrown at pro-life vigil. An elderly woman was nearly killed when an unknown assailant tossed a bomb in her direction at a pro-life prayer vigil, nearly covering her in flames. According to LifeSite News, the woman was walking and praying along the sidewalk by an abortion facility in Kalispell, Montana, when a passerby tossed a firebomb similar to a Molotov cocktail in her direction, narrowly missing her. The police officer who responded to the emergency call commented that pro-life groups should expect this kind of reaction if they are out protesting outside an abortion mill. The coordinator of the prayer vigil says that even though this is the most dangerous projectile tossed at vigil participants in recent memory, such behavior is far from uncommon. Homosexual activism at a Toronto Catholic school. A student at a Canadian high school is trying to start her own gay-straight alliance under the influence of local homosexual activist groups. 16-year-old Leanne Iskander has launched the St. Joe's Gay-Straight Alliance Facebook page and has held her first meeting of the group at a local mall. She first made her proposal for the group to the faculty of St. Joseph's Catholic Secondary School, who directed her to work with Courage Toronto, a Catholic apostolate that supports and promotes chastity among those struggling with same-sex attraction. Iskander has refused the offer to work with Courage and has been in contact with the homosexual activist paper called Extra, as well as filing a complaint with the Canadian Civil Liberties Organization against the school. The school board is defending the principal's actions to refuse the establishment of a gay-straight alliance because of its roots in homosexual rights groups that actively deny Catholic moral teaching on human sexuality. Visit to tomb of slain Archbishop. Obama will be visiting the tomb of martyred Archbishop Oscar Romero while on a state visit to El Salvador, according to a report by the Associated Press. Though Obama shares few moral and ethical values with the Catholic Church, particularly on life issues such as abortion, he will be paying his respects at the tomb because of the Archbishop's defense of human rights. Romero was gunned down while celebrating Mass at a Catholic hospital on March the 24th in 1989 because he spoke out in defense of forces fighting the US-backed Salvadorian army. Some 75,000 people were killed during El Salvador's 12-year civil war. One of the enduring legacy of Archbishop Romero's defense of human rights is the complete ban on abortion for any reason in El Salvador. Stay with us, we'll be back in just a few seconds.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by NewOxfordReview.org, the voice of Catholic Orthodoxy, in print and on the web, and RenewAmerica.com, expanding the influence of America's grassroots in the cause of freedom.
CatholicUnderground.com, the podcast about our Catholic faith and new media.
Corapi denies accusations. Father Corapi is denying all allegations made by a former employee, which accuse him of everything from drug use to sexual improprieties with a number of adult women. Father was immediately placed on administrative leave after the accusations were delivered in the form of a 3-page letter to several bishops. In response, Father Corapi says, in part, "I'll certainly cooperate with the process, but personally believe that it is seriously flawed and is tantamount to treating the priest as guilty just in case, then through the process determining if he is innocent. The resultant damage to the accused is immediate, irreparable and serious, especially for someone like myself, since I am so well known." Father Corapi is a member of SALT, the Society of Our Lady of the Most Holy Trinity, and is best known for his televised parish missions and preaching, as well as his writings in defense of Catholic teaching. To read Father's entire statement, simply click on the link right over there. And lastly, cross and clown. The Diocese of Albany says, send in the clowns when it comes to recalling our Lord's Passion and Death this Lenten season. Local organisers for the group known as Clown Ministry Associates has concocted a prayer service based on the traditional practice of the Stations of the Cross. In the service, faithful are asked to follow a clown through the stations, and from time to time the clown minister indulges in outrageous reflections such as, How can you weep for your own sins when a lot of them are fun? Organisers say they have met with some opposition to their clown-inspired Stations of the Cross. Unfortunately, none of that opposition has come from the Diocesan Chancery. I'm Simon Rafe. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tune in tomorrow for your daily dose of Catholic News Roundup right here on realcatholictv.com. And be sure to check out The Vortex today, when Michael is coming to us from Rome and talking about universalism. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tell all of your friends about us. And as always, God bless.